MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Colin McHugh is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Look, man, let's just face it. He lost 20 games. He was horrible. Now, there's some games that the team loses, and there's other games you lose along the way. 20 losses. The positive thing you can say about that, though, in order to be ran out there enough times to lose 20 games, you have to have some kind of ability to pitch this level. Let's see if he's able to turn it around and maybe slice those losses down to 15, and he's going to have a good year.
Austin Jackson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home, and I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Castro's got it. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, number 87.
Ready now, number 87. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, last year he had a very nice season. When you look at the win total, his team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
So stepping in, Danny Santana.
He'll
lead things
Astros.
off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game two and won game one on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Here's Starlin Castro. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Cruz is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And he is in there. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Altuve comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hence over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with two away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Evan Gattis trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Iwakuma comes set. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Yesterday, he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Robinson Cano.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way, hits a line drive, and doesn't get the hit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by
Batting
Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number two, all tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, number 65. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 65.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now at the plate, Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1. Iwakuma steps into the wind. 1-0 on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And that's over. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Danny Santana would be next. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lowry's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he misses there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Able to make the play is Gaddis, and that's the first out. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Russell Martin now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Danny Santana. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch is a forkball, too low for ball 1. Iwakuma's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He drew a walk his first time up. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Two out here and a runner at second. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Jason Castro, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard, they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Stepping in now, Brett Laurie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, number
Standing
65.
in now, number 65. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Hunter Pence.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, number 87, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-2 game.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. That misses 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Ready with the 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
None out, runners at first and second. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Mark Reynolds as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
One-0 count. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. One and one. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll creep a bit closer. The sacrifice fly makes it a 5-4 ball game now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3 runs already home here. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Russell Martin is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Russell Martin now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here it comes on 0-2. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The throw into second. But he is in there with a 2-run double.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Carlos De Los Santos answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
7 runs, just 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there, a big strikeout.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 now to Pence. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Lowry's there. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Seattle leads this one 7-5. Digging in to try it again. Santana.
For the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, number 19.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Danny
Striding in once again, Danny Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1. Iwakuma gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 0-1, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Iwakuma a look to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Another try at 2-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They're down 2, 7-5. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 87. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up an 8-5 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The batter, number 15, third baseman.
In now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just missing here. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's the Mariners 8 and the Astros 5. Taijuan Walker is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Taijuan Walker.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Evan Gattis is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Evan Gattis.
Digging in once again, Evan Gattis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Walker gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Number 35 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 35.
Ready for another chance? Mark Reynolds.
For the Mariners,
he'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Reynolds.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1. To 2-2 now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 home to Martin. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The batter.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Mariners leave one. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Brett Laurie will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Pence is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 65.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 65. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on down the line. And now from the air, a jump throw. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Santana. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets fouled. Walker steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Tony Sipp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Hunter Pence.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Number 87. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Jake Marisnick.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Hit back up the middle. Lowry's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Pops this one up. Cano calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Walker peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Reynolds.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here it comes. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Catch made there by Lowry, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Danny Farquhar.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 87 is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run, but 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Cruz is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's in there. 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Seager has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Mariners 8 and the Astros 5. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Austin Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santana going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead.
Right fielder,
Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Able to make the play is Gaddis, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 87.
Now at the plate, number 87. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. Runner at first here, one man out. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Step on the bag for one.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right?
22.
Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Kyle Seager.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Line drive to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Benito Cadimer is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Benito Cadimer.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Third baseman, Brett Lowry.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, number 65 in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ronald Torres will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Pence is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Danny Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh and 1, here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Set to deliver on 2 and 1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
8-5 tonight. Taijuan Walker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Colin McHugh allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Benito Katimer closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.